um, you haven't got all these people like rushing in to watch your stream and they leave all the time doesn't mean that like that's the end of it. You have to stick with it, don't you? And just
It's not a case of
persevere.
they don't want to watch, it's just a case of they're doing their thing as well. I mean, after all, they've got streams of their own to do,
Exactly.
and they've got to entertain as well. But it's
Exactly.
not, they don't know you're here. I mean,
Yeah.
I've
It's
even
not
seen,
personal.
like, no, no, absolutely not. I mean, people even retweeted my stream and even give it a lot of likes. So it's a case of, because of the time zones and that, because all of them are American, they choose to watch
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah. And there'll be people that like will always um, come and support your channel. It's just you know they're just
But I
finding the
don't
right people.
forget, the people I don't forget are those that I knew along the way, the regulars.
Yeah. It's important not to forget the people that
You,
supported your channel when you first
you've
started.
been one of my originals since the day we met.
Absolutely. And and I
But
enjoy
I
watching
want
your.
to assure you of one thing, and I know I'm repeating myself by saying this, and now people might say, yeah, right, you say that now, but if you should be big anytime soon, you're just going to forget those people, you're going to turn your back on them. No,
Nah.
I've
You,
said this once, I've said this a thousand times, if I should ever hit the big time,
yeah.
and that's a very big if, because nothing's for certain in the world of YouTube.
Absolutely.
Some people get to the top, some people don't.
It's very unpredictable. It only takes one thing to happen for you to make it big time, and it's just one opportunity. So a lot of the time, it's luck, isn't it? You come across people.
I mean,
Um,
I'm
yeah.
not chasing opportunity. I'm not
No, no,
chasing
absolutely not.
stardom,
Yeah. But
fame, fortune,
yeah,
call it what
yeah,
you will.
absolutely. I know what you mean. It's like quite often it's like relationships. If you go chasing them, quite often than not you fail. But if you just chill and don't look for it, that's when you find it. Do you know what I mean? So
Well, it's like, well, in the topic of love, really, they say you don't go looking for love,
yeah,
love finds you.
exactly.
And I don't know if you've probably heard that saying probably a thousand times or more. People have told me that loads of times. Say,
Yeah,
no, don't go chasing the one thing you're after. Why
yeah,
not just lay low or just not go look for it? And who knows? Maybe what you've been after might appear before your very eyes.
exactly. And more often than not, it's true. But also at the same time, it's nobody likes a moody person. Do you know what I mean? Like, but
No,
at the same
mm.
time, it's important to be yourself as well.
You've got
And
to be
then
yourself, of course.
yeah, and then you attract that person that is perfect for you. And yeah,
But
there's
as
always
long as
somebody
that
for
person can
everyone.
understand that you are what you are.
Yeah,
This is me.
yeah,
I'm no more. This is the same. I'm the same guy. No more, no less.
yeah,
I'm no different.
yeah.
Who would you rather have? Someone who fakes a persona, who's not honest about themselves, or would you rather have the real deal?
Yeah,
So I'd say, well, this is who I am.
yeah.
You don't have to accept it,
Well,
but
that's
I'm
their
just
problem,
telling
isn't it?
you,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the facts.
Why is it? Oh, anyway, the rock, and it was still just hitting around it, which was quite weird. Right, let's get rid of this.
What's happened?
I was aiming at the rock, trying to destroy it, and it was hitting the ground, which was quite weird.
Okay, that is weird. God, that phone has gone off. When you talk on Twitch, you can't help but people going off chatting.
Yeah, it's the thing, isn't it?
I could say the position I'm in right now is a good one.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to be successful, I don't want to just keep it to myself.
No.
I want to share the joy with everybody. I want to be the one to celebrate with everybody.
Yeah, and share what they've all sort of made together, you know what I mean? Like, obviously you can't just become this amazingly, like, talented streamer without people watching, you know? So,
Yeah, I
obviously,
mean, but I'm also that type of streamer that likes to give as well as receive. I like to give the next more-timer that little boost.
yeah.
Even if it starts with the simplest thing as a follow and a kind comments and a
Yeah.
notification. That's
Yeah.
the beginning of things.
Absolutely.
It's simply me telling that person,
That's,
I'm here.
yeah.
I've got your back.
And they appreciate that. They've got someone that respects.
And a lot of
Yeah.
them people I've done that to haven't even expected something like that. Like, wow, you don't have to do that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, hey, I'm
Yeah.
just showing that support. It's what I do.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's about being that kind-hearted person that I
Yeah.
am.
Exactly.
That's probably one thing I've had pretty much all my life is heart, really.
Yeah. It's important to
A
have
man
that,
with a
but at
good...
the same time, like I've always told you, is that with your heartedness, people can take advantage at the same time, which I don't like it when people do that, you know.
What's
You,
that? You know,
when,
when they play the nice guy acts?
no, when they take advantage of somebody that's a genuinely nice and kind person
Oh,
and exploit it for their own
yeah.
gain, which I really don't like
Yeah,
it, you
well...
know. It's just, I don't understand why somebody could do that to another person, you know.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just
people
selfish.
well, I think people like you and I have been hit by that before.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go into details, but you know what I mean.
yeah, absolutely.
All I can say to that is never again.
No, we stick to the people like that matter.
I think I'll be ready. I think I'm probably ready this time round.
Yeah.
If there's any lesson I've learned from all this is just a case of it's just be careful
Be
of,
careful who you let close to you.
yeah. I mean, you've heard the old keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer type
Exactly.
cliche.
Mhm.
But what if you
That's
don't
very
want your
true.
enemies that close?
Yeah, but the thing is, what they mean is that if you keep your enemies close, you can keep an eye on them.
Yes,
Basically.
indeed. Indeed. But fortunately now, I don't have to worry I've not had that worry ever since.
Yeah, you just need to keep an eye on the people that you let close to you. Like, don't give them that satisfaction of being able to take advantage of your kindness. Um,
I know.
like for me, I might come across as a type of person that's not very nice, and perhaps sometimes I am just not very nice. But it's just because of the hurt and that from my past and stuff, and then just
No,
I keep
I
them.
think I can respectfully see why that's the case. But
Yeah,
when you say not a nice person, I don't think you mean in general. No, I see you a little different.
I
Though I know you have.
I hide a lot of what I think and stuff. I don't generally show people um, that side of me, including you and Don. I don't know. I just don't like showing people that side of me. Like I don't know. It's just
You don't have to. You don't you really don't
no.
have to.
You wouldn't want to be my friend if you saw this other side of me. I don't know. It's just
Mm. To be
it's not.
well, to be honest, I'd say if I did, I'd probably be more scared if anything.
Yeah, it's right.
But
I
I wouldn't fall out.
yeah
I'd just be very scared.
yeah absolutely. I know, and that's why I keep um, you around me and just like make sure that when I'm around you that I'm not in that mood because
Indeed, indeed.
I prefer
'Cause
just to you know have that quiet time and stuff and
oh no, that's totally. I respect that. Well and truly. I mean,
and you know that if like I don't answer a message or something to you then it's not a personal thing you know
no. I didn't think any of it. Don't worry.
yeah
Although I did think to myself, like, ah, probably not a good time.
um obviously it wasn't
No.
you personally I
But
would have
again,
done the same thing
again, I
to
didn't. I wasn't to know.
yeah exactly you wouldn't have known
I don't know what
unless you're
goes on in the
psychic.
next day. I thought, well, now that I know, I guess I've just dodged a bullet.
Yeah, basically. But I, if I ever don't like message back or something, it's just
I think
I'm
I'll probably know.
yeah, just know that it's not nothing personal. If anyone messaged me, it would have not sort of I wouldn't have responded back to
I,
anyone.
I kind of second guessed that was probably what it was.
Yeah, I have these moments sometimes where I'm just not
But then
sociable.
that's when I thought, and then that's when I got the message today. I thought, I see.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
yeah.
was.
I'll always message you back,
But
even if it's not that at that moment in time.
no,
I'll
I
always
know.
like message you back and stuff.
No,
Um,
I had a feeling. As I say again, I I never took it. I never take anything. I don't take. I'm not the type of person that has what you call what's the word? Um, like takes like things personally or like has a personal vendetta.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going on the right channels or anything, but
yeah.
it's
No, I
something
know what you
like
mean.
that.
You don't take it personally. You don't get angry, and
No,
um,
if I'm angry, it's very rare that I am.
that is very like, first for me. I don't. I'm not normally around people that are not. I've always had like aggressive people in my life, I guess. People that are not exactly calm, but
Mm.
I've met Una and she's very different, and I'm very, very, very lucky to have met her and stuff. And um,
Can I be very honest about you know, if I
yeah,
may?
yeah, go for it.
Well, I'm gonna say since I've met you in person, she's, I think, forgive me if I'm going back into the past or anything, but
No,
I
no,
think
that's
she's
fine.
a lot more light-hearted and a lot more of a caring person than,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
she
try not
is.
to mention a name or anything, but I
No,
mean,
it's fine. I'm, I'm past that. You know what I
I
mean?
fear
I'm
that
just,
if we'd have met then and with Robin, I think
yeah,
she might have taken a bad view about me because I'm a guy.
yeah. I don't know what was wrong with her. I really don't know. She was a very closed person, even though she made you feel like she was opening up to you. She really wasn't. You know what I mean? Um, she shrouded it
I
in lies
fear,
and stuff. You know?
I fear then is a case of like I'd be talking to you, I'd have one eye looking at me, like in
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I don't know.
I'd be very nervous. But you know, you
No.
know, on the other hand, is like she's like the one of the best friends you ever want to meet.
Yeah, she is.
She's
I'm very proud of the fact that how she is. You know, like I know for the fact that sometimes she doesn't. She could be very introverted. You know, she doesn't like people a lot. You know, she likes her chill time and stuff, and I'm the same.
mm,
Um, but I know that she'd never be like, go away, leave me alone. You know, she I don't know.
very amazing person
Puts
to
it
me, I must say.
she puts things aside and makes time for other people, even though she perhaps not might not feel sociable and stuff, and you know.
Well, I know this might surprise you to hear, but the time when we met, when we actually had got that moment,
Mhm.
she was very sociable. Um, I think she had a very sociable side, so if I may say so.
Yeah, she does, and you well, I don't know if you've seen our vlog yet. We had a wedding vlog. We went to a wedding on Thursday, and we put up
Oh,
a
I'll
vlog.
have to see that.
That was pretty good. Una was the maid of honor. I was like, wow. And I don't know if you'll get to see the wedding video. Perhaps, well,
Mm.
hopefully, one day we'll be able to just show
Do
it
you know
to
when
you.
you talked about the wedding, I was thinking the opposite.
What do you
I was
mean?
thinking, whose wedding is it again?
Oh, it's
But I was
well,
thinking, please don't hate me for saying this, but I was thinking it was kind of yours.
no, it's not our wedding. No, it's too early for us. We were thinking like more like if we were to get married or have children and stuff, it'll be more in about 3 or 4 years time or something. When well, we've been together for just over a year now, and
Finally, and there's the plane, an airdrop that's actually close for once. Oh,
uh,
but friggin' cactus.
I hate cactuses. They're so annoying.
They're only good for making yucca juice, though. But better be close. Looks close. I saw the plane fly away,
Yeah,
so it's got to be. Nah, right, in my book, right person. And may it forever be this way.
yeah. She is the right person for me, and I
I've just seen you that. I've never seen you that happy and.
I have literally never been that happy in my life. I really haven't. And
It's the change in tempo I noticed, but you know what the funny thing is? The first time I never even knew why. I
yeah,
thought, well, what's going on? Why? I went this sudden change in tempo here.
yeah,
What's going on here? And when you told me, I was just like, really?
yeah. I And this is another thing. I know it sounds really cheesy and like mushy and stuff, but we were at the wedding and she was obviously the maid of honour and stuff. And that moment when I saw her like coming down the aisle, I was like, whoa. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
then getting to hear her for the first time, talk
yeah,
to her for the first time.
yeah,
So I got to know her well,
yeah,
and then eventually meeting up,
yeah,
which for me was probably the best part because
yeah,
we always thought one day we were gonna cross paths for real. I know we were close the last time, but when something at the last minute got to you,
yeah.
I was just, oh, you had to be as frustrated as hell that time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I bet
For
you
sure.
thought like, damn it, not. I bet you was like, damn it, not now.
This is not the time.
Did you have to? That kind of. But
Yeah,
no, look at it then. We'll look at it now compared to then.
yeah, exactly. But I think it
It
was
was
a
a
couple.
blast. Well,
I was thinking like a couple of weeks ago. Well, not thinking, we were in town a couple of weeks ago,
mm-hmm.
and no, actually, tell a lie, it was a week ago. It was when I went to Eunice. No, actually, I'm still continuing to lie. It was Tuesday this week. Um, we went past KFC, and for some reason, every time we walk past KFC, it reminds us of you, like as you work at KFC. And I was like, and I can't remember exactly how the conversation went, but Una goes, "Oh, I like you, Ice and Dawn. They're awesome, and I liked meeting them and stuff, and uh, spending time with them." And that, and I was like, awesome, because like obviously, past relationship, they did not like other people and stuff, sort of getting like into a relationship and like personal space, I guess. I don't know if that's the correct word, but Yuna's a complete different person. Even though I've been dating her for like a year now, I'm still getting used to like certain things, because I was with somebody for 3 years that was, they sort of kept me to themselves a little bit, and it's like, you know, not give me space and allowed me to speak to friends and all these different things.
I guess that's the kind of person that I saw then. It was just a case of you seem.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like. Please, like, don't take this the wrong way when I say this. It's like you sounded like trapped.
Yeah, and I wish somebody had said something to me, because no one said anything to me. Like, and
well,
I didn't see it. Do you know what I mean?
It's like I won. Well, it's like it's like I wanted to say something, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to at the same time upset you.
No, I know what you mean, but I really wish that somebody had said something to me, because I'm the type of person that I'd rather be told something rather than not be told, and then in the future it being more damaging because I hadn't been told, you know. And I don't know.
I wish I'd have said something. I mean,
it's not your fault. You thought you were doing the right thing at the time, didn't you? And
yeah, it's just when I kind of I did sense like a little bit of disheartenment going on. But it's probably not my place to say. Maybe I'd best not.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Intervene, because if I do, I will probably get myself into trouble.
No, absolutely
you probably wouldn't appreciate it. I'd probably be told to back off as well.
No, absolutely not. Like, obviously, if she found out about it, or you said it in front of her or something, then probably by her, but not by me. I don't know. I guess I was in a different place, and like, I'm very lucky to be who I am with now, sort of thing. And
yeah, and I don't think that should change.
No, absolutely not.
Because you seem a lot more free.
Yeah.
You're free to express yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because this is the type of relationship I was in, like where me and Una now, right? We can text and sort of speak on Facebook or whatever, and then perhaps maybe for a day or two we might just do our own thing. Like
Meet up.
she's doing her
Yeah,
own
or do
thing,
your own
and
thing, of course.
yeah, she might go and visit friends or family, and or she might just fancy just sitting in and just watching a TV series or a film or something. But it doesn't mean like that we've lost connection or any of that stuff. But in the last relationship, with Robin, if I didn't
Aye.
text her, I had to, from when I wake up until I go to sleep, I felt like I had to like text her and think different things. And if I did, like from when I wake up to like I go to sleep and stuff, and
Yeah.
like every single day of the week, and if I didn't text back within like 5-10 minutes, after she replied back, she'd get really funny with me and all of that, and it just wasn't a healthy relationship. But at the time, I thought it was, I guess, because it was my
No. That's not. Yeah,
yeah
I'm sorry, but that's not. I just say,
yeah
well, why do you have to be funny with me? I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, and it
yeah
was only like 10 minutes ago. There's no need
yeah
for you to go
yeah
off on one like that.
yeah. And I always find myself, even now, because of it, that I quite frequently apologise for like the silliest things to Una, and she's like, "Why are you like apologising for like not replying for like 10 minutes or something?" And like
Yeah.
if I'd say to her like, "I'm gonna. Is it okay if I go like for a nap or something?" She'd be like, "Why are you asking me? Just go for your sleep," and sort of thing. And
And I think that's the difference. She's like, do what you want.
yeah,
No need to
exactly.
ask me.
Well, do what I want to, like obviously a certain extent, like I'll, you know what I mean?
Well, yes, and I know there's got to be a line somewhere, of course.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, absolutely.
she's not. I mean, when it comes to health wise, like, she's not questioning like, why did you not text me back
Mhm.
in the last 10 minutes, or you've
Yeah,
been rather quiet for a day.
yeah,
No, it's just a case of, you probably doing your own thing. That's all. That's all well and cool.
yeah. Like when
But
I
again, it's
started,
like you said, that doesn't mean you lost connection.
yeah,
Whereas on the opposite hands of your past, she felt like, oh, you don't spend any time with me.
no, no, absolutely not.
You don't. It's talking as if like you don't care.
Yeah, we both like our sort of time to ourselves and stuff. And also, like when I first started working, like last, couple of weeks ago and stuff, I'd say to her like, "I'll text you after work," sort of thing. But because I didn't, because I was really shattered, she was like, "Oh, I just assumed that you were tired, and then just thought I'd
Yeah.
just leave you alone," sort of thing, and to get your rest and that. And I appreciate that.
See,
That
see.
she didn't take offence to it and stuff. And
Whereas,
yeah,
on the opposite ends, you think she would have took offence.
oh yeah, for sure. Like I streamed once. I was streaming Outlast one time, and I said to her, when I finish this, or like I think I said a certain time frame. I think about an hour or something. I don't even know why I gave a time frame because I must have felt like I needed to at the time because of the type of relationship I was in. And
Of
I said to
course.
her, I'll be about an hour or so doing Outlast, and then I'll come and chat with you and stuff. But because I went over that time frame, that hour of streaming, she kicked off with me and wouldn't speak to me. I'm not even joking.
Wow.
That's the type of relationship I was in, and obviously then that's sort of it. She wasn't like physically abusive, but she was mentally, and I think that can be worse when somebody's mentally abusive to you,
Yeah.
and made you feel like you're the one that's
That's
causing the
and that's
problem.
another. That's kind of worrying because you never did it. You didn't do anything wrong.
Mhm.
You're not guilty of anything.
Yeah.
But for it to make you feel that way,
Yeah.
that's wrong.
Yeah. I wouldn't
That's not
dream
a
of.
relation.
Yeah. I would never dream of treating you in that way. Like
No,
she's
no.
a special person to me, and I wouldn't even dream of ever um, you know, upsetting her on purpose. You know, obviously, sometimes things happen. You accidentally upset someone, but
Yeah.
you know, it always happens. You know, it happens sometimes. You can upset someone without meaning it, and you know.
Exactly the point.
But she knows that I wouldn't do
I
it
mean,
on purpose.
I've accidentally. Sometimes I might accidentally say something I might regret.
Yeah, I'm sure sometimes you, without meaning it, upset Dawn, you know, and things happen, yeah.
We have had our quarrels. We're not
Yeah.
gonna. I mean, you can't say a relationship's perfect where we never fight. We never.
Mm.
We're gonna have. Well, I would say arguments. I'm gonna say like it's very rare the full blown, if you know what I mean. Very
Yeah.
rare indeed.
Yeah.
We more or less have a little. What's the word? Like a little quarrel, a whining,
Like a little,
little
like a
whining.
little dig at each other sometimes because you know.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not
Nothing serious.
serious.
Just yeah, not
No,
serious. It's just a little, you know, dig
I don't
sometimes.
feel like the serious intent of. But if we ever did, we just talk it over
Yeah.
and then everything's back to normal.
And
I'll
you,
just tell them like relationships and all that.
yeah, you kind of
The
realize how
highs, the
silly you've
lows,
been.
the
Yeah,
knock-ons,
sometimes.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But she's one of those that very easily gets over it and just carries on.
Yeah. Yuna's the same. We'll have an argument and then 5 minutes later we like make up
Tit for
and
tat, that's it. That's the
yeah,
one. That's the one I meant.
yeah. Yeah, we get like that
Now I'm
sometimes.
sure you've.
Yeah,
How many times have you had the old tit for tats? I mean, I would say we all have, haven't we?
yeah, absolutely. Me and Yuna have a tit for tat sometimes, you know, it's more a difference of opinion sometimes, we'll, you know, so one of us might not agree with the other
Debatable
opinion.
kind. They're
Yeah,
usually the funny ones, you know.
yeah,
You can have one of those debatable tit for tats, but sometimes it ends up with laughter.
yeah,
You might end up laughing at each other or,
yeah, for being so silly.
and say, yeah, well, I was kind of like off the handles, weren't I?
Yeah,
Yeah, I suppose it could have been worse.
yeah, yeah, me and Yuna have those little arguments sometimes and
You're like,
we're
yeah,
both
what the
quite
hell was I
stubborn.
thinking?
Yeah, we're both quite stubborn, and I'm sure sometimes you and Dawn in certain situations and stuff, you could be quite stubborn with each other and that. But I think it's just the way things are, really, isn't it?
Well, it's a case of stubborn and emotional feel. Me,
Yeah,
or one has to be emotional. I'm more one's an emotional one's, and I'm more of a stubborn, you might say, but not
yeah,
in a frivolous kind of way, if you will.
yeah,
I'm more of a stubborn to say I've got to have my say kind of thing.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm one of those that will not rest until I have got my say.
yeah.
But
I know what you
is
mean.
when I'm in an argument like that, you've always got to have the last say, haven't you? It's always you that has to have the last say. I'm like, yeah, so I do have to have the last say.
uh, oh God.
well, well, we always try to have a even discussion, if you will, but sometimes we
Yeah,
have to have a little competition.
yeah. I know that
Yeah, you
competition feeling.
wish.
Me and you are the same. We always kind of we always have to be right. You know what I mean? And like, and in the end, we just agree to disagree. In the end,
Agree to disagree.
yeah. And then we just sort of say you have your opinion, and so quite often it was like, what was it, Saturday? We had a little thingy. We were like, well, this makes sense to me. I think what we were on about was like that when I was before I was born, I'd stopped breathing. Like just I was in, my mom was in labour, and I said something
Right.
along, yeah. So I said something to you know along the lines of uh, we if that had happened then we wouldn't like be together and stuff like that. And then she was like, well, I'm not just gonna
Maybe.
stop and be like all of a sudden, oh God, Sarah's not here. And I was trying to explain to her that's not what I meant. I was like, what about like if it had happened, that it would be like that sort of thing. And then she just, I don't know, we got into it, it was like, well, it makes sense to me. And then she went, well, my vision makes sense to me. And then we just got into a stupid little, you know, a little argument sort of thing. And then, you know, in the end we just agreed to disagree, that we'd, you know, our own visions make sense to ourselves, and, you know, left it
Yeah.
at that. Oh God.
I mean, ooh, that did not sound
I'm,
good.
I'm not even anywhere near the house.
I am. Oh God. I'm just gonna stay and play a bit of Call of Nature. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Oh man. Right. I don't know if I switched off these thingamajiggies. Zombies, I think I did. Tomorrow. Try and get all these spikes done and whatnot. Oh god, there's a zombie somewhere. Ah! Nope, bugger off, you can go away. Go away, go away, go away. Right. Hey, chicken! Oh god, I'm not going to get this chicken. God damn it. Chicken is a ninja.
I'm back. Did I miss
Can
much?
Me chasing after a chicken that's going round and round and round and round in circles. Oh, he keeps on moving just as I'm about to shoot him.
YOLO!
Ah!
Oh, hey! Get out.
Oh, as Mikey would say, oh! Oh, I didn't tell Ice. Ice is
Right,
what we're on about.
surprise out of nowhere.
I don't know. I have to tell Ice this. This is so funny, but he'd probably feel the pain though. When we were at the wedding, the groom did a speech, and right at the end, his son headbutted him in the nuts, and he goes, "Oh, that's the best thing ever." I'm gonna have to do that.
I think I got that, but I'm not sure.
I got Mikey's face reacting to it, but I didn't get Hyde doing it because I'm not sure if it was a chair with a coat on it or if it was a pram with a coat on it in the way, so I didn't get that bit, but it was so funny. And everyone just creased.
Well, I finished the messages bit for it.
Alright, sweet.
I need to redo friggin' 2 things I did because I've decided that each transition is going to be like opening a book.
Alright, cool.
Like a new page to each bit.
Yeah. Oh wait, I need to invite you to mine too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, now we're gonna have 7 days to die talk, not wedding talk. Because we're not getting married, you know. No, well, not yet anyway.
Well,
It's too early for that. It's only been a year.
Yeah, well, almost a year and 1 month, so getting close.
Yeah, okay. You're more the woman on that one. You probably remember the date better than me. I know it's March something.
Watch something.
Can't remember if it's the beginning or the end or the middle.
The beginning.
well, that's close enough.
I just know it's March somewhere.
It's the 4th of March. Okay, remember.
Is it?
The 4th of March, yes.
See, you can tell you're more the woman than I am.
Did I
Yeah,
have to
it's the one
remind?
that loves wearing dresses.
Yeah, but you remembered the date.
True. And you're the first person I've ever dated that I actually remember their birthday. I never remember their birthdays, and I feel really bad because then I don't end up going, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday today, and I'm like, is it? And then I got nothing.
Well, you don't have to worry about forgetting because you'll always hear me going, "It's my birthday tomorrow!" I get to get pissed.
Yeah, and plus I have to just remember that it's like 3 days after my birthday, so it's easy enough to remember then.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, we're on hard night, and I'm...
Yeah, no, it just said PlayStation Network wasn't connected.
That is totally a big massive lie because
I don't know. You'll need to send me an invite again.
What did you get your mum for Mother's Day?
We should put the picture up on Facebook.
Oh, did she? I've not added your mum on Facebook.
Yeah, well, she tagged me in it, so...
Oh,
yeah, I was gonna... She finished about 4ish or something, and I was gonna go meet her there and then go to hers, because I thought that's what was happening. But she needs to do stuff, so we're all going to hers tomorrow.
You got
And she was like, "Oh, thank you for that. I thought I was forgotten."
You got Ethan's birthday thing tomorrow. Did you forget? Have you got to go to something to do with Ethan's birthday thing tomorrow?
Ethan's birthday was...
No.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I remember
But I could be... yeah, I know, but I don't know. I know that... I don't know, I'm gonna probably see my mum for a bit. I don't know what's going on. I'll get your Dell phoning me tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was meant to be taking them out, but Michael's taking them, blah blah blah.
Yeah, he took him out today, actually.
And then I'll hear it from him as well of blah blah blah. Some words I don't quite know what he would say, but ugh.
No, he's taken him out today. He was on Facebook, so...
Yeah, but he had a little party at home yesterday. I know Michael took him out today. Was meant to go to my mum's, but she had stuff to do, so we're meant to be going to my mum's tomorrow.
Mhm.
So we'll see what happens with Adele.
Yeah. I had to
And I
laugh at...
see LeBlanc is on now.
Yeah, Leblon. You have to say with a French accent. Emily came up with...
And you said there were no pictures, and it says connection to PlayStation Network lost.
you said what?
And you said you didn't have any photos of you from it.
I forgot about that one. Well, that was that one, and then there's one of you with the hat and the moustache, and I'm in the background. Because you went, oh, somebody take a picture, and then I was about to get my phone out, and you turned around and went to somebody else. Well, fair enough. So I went to put my back in my bag, so I put my phone back in my bag, and then I went in the background. You put my phone back in my bag. And then,
I'm gonna disappear for a second because I'm gonna test internet connection, even though it's not that, but it'll pop up stuff. So you'll need to send me an invite in a minute. So be 2 seconds.
Okie dokie. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, never mind. You come back through. Ah, come on, dude. I opened it. You came through. Come on, Pim.
Before the door tries to attack me again.
No, I opened it, then as I turned around, I closed it and I saw you, then you popped through the door, then I locked it again, and then for some reason you went out, and I was like, what?
No, the door actually shut me out.
The door attacked you. It was like, take that. I can't find my bag. I died yesterday for some weird reason. I was only standing there, and then
So let's try it again.
hey,
There we are.
hang on, 2
Yes.
seconds.
It says I'm signed into PlayStation Network, so I don't know why it's saying I'm not connected to PlayStation Network.
That is really weird. Have you got PlayStation Plus? Yeah, you got a cross by your name.
Don't scare me like that, it's not funny.
You're welcome.
Work game! Or I will attack you with a mallet. I will find one and I will attack you with it.
She'll do it, you know.
She's not afraid to do it.
It worked on my computers when I was younger. I'd threaten them with a mallet, and they always worked.
Oh, they're
I
like,
just-
no,
I
no,
just
hit us
realised-
with the mallet, no.
I just realised I streamed me and Ice's private conversation by accident. Oh well, okay, that's on there for the whole world to see. Never mind.
Tashi, did I say Tashi sent me some videos and she got a fantastic view of them doing their vows?
I think you might have briefly. Probably.
I was like, oh, it's perfect, that's, I'm having that, I'm using those.
I probably wasn't paying attention, in all honesty.
Nah,
Terrible at paying attention.
probably not. You're just like, oh, for God's sake, she's gone on about it again.
Yeah.
Just nod, smile, nod. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know,
Mhm.
Best way to get out of the situation.
I kind of got into that one now. When you talk about things, I'm like,
It's like that bloody video again.
yeah.
Woohoo! That's that one done.
I try and
And
do
it's
that.
saying connection to PlayStation Network lost. Check your net. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, dear.
Let me.
Completely turn off your PS4 and turn it back on.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that.
Yeah, do that please.
I'll do that in a second.
Yeah, I've kind of
It lets me connect to the store easy enough.
Yeah, it's being gay. It doesn't want to let you play with me. Oh, nice. Wait, that
He's
came
like-
out weird.
What
Yeah,
kind of
I've
lucky
just
are
kind of
they?
learned not to fight you with things now and just go, and just.
Yeah.
Because I know you're way
I'm
too
like that with
stubborn.
any person. I don't. If I'm like, if I'm not going to agree, I'll just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, on.
Yeah, don't fight
You were
with you.
saying.
You just go, and then it'll work.
I'll keep that suggestion noted.
Yeah. You
I
need
would
that.
be in a very sorry situation if I.
You need to burn that into your mind. Just go,
Yes. Just do that. Just
Especially if I
agree.
keep going on.
Yeah, she does that. Like, she'll learn about something, and then I'm thinking that that part of the conversation's over, and then she'll just go back to it.
But my mind will probably say, unless you don't want to, unless you want to cruise for a bruise, just agree.
Yeah.
Just agree. You might as well just
Yeah.
don't do anything else. Just stop.
Smart move, guys. It's just you learn it with Una. Just go.
Right, I'm gonna reset my PlayStation.
I'm just like, oh yeah, totally agree. Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She's turning off her.
Don't do that now because I'm disappearing in like. I'll be back in a minute.
Okie dokie.
Okay, remember that ice. Just agree.
Yeah, just burn it into your mind. Just agree with anything that Una says. Just go. Just sound
I'll
interested.
just keep the conversation. I'll be like, no, you don't say.
yeah. Just do that, and she'll be like, they're so interested in my conversation. Let's carry on. That's the only thing, though.
oh no, please continue. I'm really getting into this
We're
now.
all ears. Just continue.
Yes, I'm
We're
curious.
so interested in this. And then in the background, I'll be mouthing to you, fucking help me.
I'll be like, Psst, is it over? You'd be like, Psst, no. Damn it.
Fuck.
Oh god.
Oh,
Imagine that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's an absolute laugh when you think about it.
Yeah. It's she likes to have a laugh. She doesn't take things seriously at all.
It'd be like all of us in a TV episode. She'd be like that, and there'd be the audience laughing in the background.
Yeah, like it one of those olden style ones.
Like in a comedy series.
Yeah, you just go, yeah, No, it'd be longer than 5 minutes. I've had a conversation once with, like, Cena once for a few hours, and the whole conversation's the same thing. I'm like, help me. Dear God, help me.
Could you at least go on a different topic, maybe? We're going on the same road here.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
You felt like just saying, we're on the same road, can we turn to the next page?
That's exactly what happens.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, we weren't talking about it. That's why. Hi.
Bitching about me, are you?
Love you.
Take that as a maybe.
Now why would we do that?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
know. I don't understand why
know.
she would think that. How rude of her.
No, to wait for the game to load up.
Oh, we're waiting for the game. Hopefully we'll not have any more delays.
I hope so, because I'll cry.
My controller decided to disconnect for no reason.
No, not the controller.
I was like, why is my game
How's the battery on it?
I got 2 bars.
Controllers. Speaking of controllers, I got a right kicker when I was just checking out any more gaming news involving Sony and Microsoft.
Yeah.
You know, because Sony been coming out with all the games.
Yeah.
This was Microsoft's response. New Xbox One controllers that look the same like all the others. It's just got a new skin on it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And how up a price has it gone?
£200.
I read something about the Scorpio. It is estimated to be really expensive.
Ugh.
Thank God I don't want Scorpio then.
Let's just say in America, it's estimated to be $600/$700.
Bloody hell.
Alright, I need to
Now I
find
don't know what that is in our
things.
money.
She said about $600.
Well, 600/700. It's round about that mark.
So probably be about 400 or 500 quid.
What did you say? About $700?
Yeah. It'll be expensive.
$700 is £561.35 British pounds.
That was close.
Still, that's very
Expensive.
Yep.
exactly. And then don't forget there's bundles as well. If they decide to bring games, because that's where they've been failing as of late.
Yeah.
Anyone ever heard of the game Gravity Rush or Gravity Rush 2?
Yeah, I've heard of Gravity Rush. It's on Vita as well.
Apparently, here's another fact for you. That game, Gravity Rush 2, just outsold Halo Wars 2.
Wow. I'm not much of a Halo fan, to be honest. But
I mean, out of them versus Microsoft, they've actually been outselling the games.
oh wait a minute, I need
They're
to
just-
invite you in a Woman, I swear to God, on Tuesday, if you speak about the wedding once, you're in trouble. I'm kidding, by the way.
And there's revelations that the Scorpio might not be called that when it gets displayed at E3. There is a name. It finally has a name.
What's that? Shitbox.
Rumours around. They're gonna call it. Let's just say what I heard. I was just like, what?
What are they gonna call it?
Okay. They're gonna call it the Xbox X.
What kind of name is that?
This is as bad as Xbox One, like as if it's like the first Xbox.
Let that sink in a moment.
Xbox X.
Phil Spencer, what have you done?
What have they all done? They've ruined console gaming.
They're gonna have a very dreary E3 while Sony are just gonna keep banging out
Work,
all them
game,
new
work!
stuff.
Is it working?
It's saying I'm connecting.
Oh.
The screen's gone a bit dark, so fingers crossed.
Please work, please. Please, please.
Nope.
Motherfucker. What does it say now?
Same thing.
How is it even possible?
Don't know.
Try signing in and out or something, I don't know.
It's me though.
No,
How's your
I mean-
internet?
Internet's fine, because we're talking, okay?
Yeah, you're not lagging or anything.
That's that one done.